Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 15. I didn't get the name of it. It's gonna be on the, it'll be in the what you call the thing? It'll be in the thing. Anyway, oh, for those of you all that didn't know, I celebrated a birthday yesterday. It was my 35th birthday. Woo woo. I feel like 35 is kind of milestone. But my husband was like, every birthday is a milestone. Treat every birthday like it's a milestone. And he's right. Even though I was, he's preaching to the choir because I've always been one of those people that celebrates their birthday. Like, I always want to celebrate my birthday in some kind of way, in a big way, most times. I want it to be a big celebration, but not everybody wants to do that. So sometimes you have to scale it back. This was one of those years where we kind of scaled it back. I had a birthday party last year. And so this year, on Saturday, I spent my birthday with my husband. We did our thing. And then Sunday, after picking up my children, of course, we were at my parents' house, and so I had dinner with them, did my birthday with them. And yesterday, on my birthday, I got to spend it with my husband and children, and so it was a great birthday. I spent it with everybody that I love. I loved it. It made me feel like back in the day, because growing up, I didn't get, birthday parties all the time. Most birthdays were spent with just the four of us, my mama, my daddy, and my brother. And I was good with it. That's what I'm used to. So to get a little bit of that, it was nice. It was nice. Anyway, getting back to the review. So the ladies are enjoying their morning. Mia and Giselle, they head to the bar. Y'all, production. I kept hearing this like bubbling noise, and I was like, what is that? Is it the wind? Or like, I didn't know what it was, but it was Giselle's bubble guts, because she just been picking up everything and eating it, and her stomach is not agreeing with something. So she been on the toilet all morning. Something gave her the runs. Or I don't know. She's just not feeling well. Her stomach ain't right. So she ain't drinking nothing. She just wants some ginger ale. They sit down and talk. Of course, immediately she want to talk about Karen and how much she lying on Sharice. She said she lying about everything she said about Sharice. Mia is like, do you think Karen is jealous? And Giselle says yes. And Mia's like, really? At 59 and fabulous? Jealous? I don't know Mia's angle right there. Like, are you trying to be funny, or do you really not believe Karen could possibly ever be jealous of Sharice? Like, are you saying that to cape for your friend, or is it a backhanded type of thing? It really felt backhanded, but I mean, maybe that's just me. Giselle is like, let's be clear that Wendy is jealous of you, And Mia's just like, well, I feel like it's just a debate every time. Like, every time that we do try to hash things out, it turns into a debate. And Giselle says, well, she thought that, she always thinks somebody gonna talk something through. I just thought that you guys would talk about things. They move on to Jacqueline. So y'all still not good? And Mia's like, nope, still not good. Mia's not okay with her taking jabs and, blah, blah, blah. She's like, you take jabs and I can't respond. That's not fair. Giselle asked if they can talk about it today because she's, she has to try to produce a scene. So can we get it on camera? Can you guys talk about it today so we can get it on film so that it's good TV? Can y'all do that? They segue to Robin's bachelorette party. Giselle shady ass. I'm gonna leave the strippers to you because I know you know some good strippers. Mia's like, I do actually. Way to stay in front of it. Them people are not gonna be able to drag about you being a former stripper like they think they are. Like, because that was a laughing at you moment. It was a, I know you know. Don't do that. Because you can Google and look up just like I can. Don't assume that I still got a Rolodex of strippers just because I used to be a stripper. Anyway, even though she does, even though she knows. I mean, Mia is that girl. Um, Mia asked first, you know, because Giselle brings up the strippers. And Mia's like, do you think that that's something Robin wants? You know Robin want to see some strippers, girl. You know she want to see that. um, they gonna all get 500 cash, you know, for the strippers or whatever. Giselle's stomach boiling again, so she reaching her purse and gets some bread. I'm like, where did the bread come from? The continental breakfast? I mean, why do you just have it in your purse wrapped up in foil? Anyway, we see Robin on the line playing around on the phone, talking about this lady pretending to be looking for a wedding venue or whatever she doing in Jamaica. I don't know, but Robin make sure to keep us abreast on her wedding plans. Karen and Ashley, they're out, you know, on the cabana. And Karen says, you know, I've enjoyed everything up until yesterday. You know, I don't understand Robin's personal attack against me. She doesn't understand why she's attacking her at all, honestly. You know, don't attack, you know, you're questioning her integrity, calling her fake and all of that, saying she's a bullshitter. And what's fake is this wedding. That's what's fake. Karen say, I know she knows about the rumors, you know, going on about Juan and his other woman. And then we flash to the Grand and Dame Special Potomac unit. That was so hilarious. I screenshot it. I think that's gonna be the that's gonna be the thumbnail. That's hilarious. Anyway, Karen, you know, she says that the lady is beautiful. She's natural and mature. So she's an older woman. And she says she lives in Montgomery County and they always date in Georgetown. Karen said, you know what? She kind of looked like me. She honestly looked like me. She's also blonde. Robin knows about it as well. Robin know about her. Karen says, and I want you, you know, telling Ashley of all people. I don't know why these people talk to Ashley. I wouldn't talk to Ashley about the fucking grass being green. Because she's going to tell somebody. She's going to tell somebody. I wouldn't tell her nothing. But anyway, Robin knows about her.
I should hold you over until lunch. Hey, everybody.
Like I was saying. Robin, she knows about her. Karen tells Ashley that she wants her to keep her mouth closed. And once again, that's what I was saying. Why tell her anything? I wouldn't tell her nothing. She's gonna tell it. She's gonna tell it. Like, and I know Karen knows that. She has to know that. She couldn't have really believed that Ashley was gonna not say anything. Ashley, since when has she been able to keep her mouth closed? Never. Anyway, she ain't loyal to nobody, so of course she gonna tell. Karen, she says she want to have that moment with her. Well, you're not. I mean, you're gonna have that moment, but after she already knows. Ashley, she goes right over there and joins the other ladies, and you know, and tries to allude to some tea that she just got from Karen. She's talking to Wendy and Candace, and they're like, "It's about me. It's about her. It's about her. It's about her." And she's like, "You're gonna keep asking until I say yes, aren't you?" Yes. And so they continue to guess. And when Robin's name is mentioned, she's like, you know. And she alludes to the tea a little bit, but doesn't really spill it. You know, Karen just really doesn't want me to say. Girl, out with it. Because you have already got me tuned up. So say it. Go on and say it. Anyway, they all get on the bus. They play a few games, you know, the little shady question games or whatever. They stop at a few stores, a few shops to go shopping. Robin and Ashley, they go, oh, let's go to this store. They go off to another store. You know, Ashley got to get her alone. Karen really didn't want me to say anything, but you know, you're my girl, and so I can't really keep nothing from you. She pretends, you know, like her hands are tied. Like she, she told me not to say anything, but I don't, girl, I don't. Are you sure you want to know? And then she proceeds to tell her everything, everything that Karen said. Robin thinks it's funny because she knows it's true. It's obvious she knows it's true. It's obvious she done heard them rumors too. Her body language said, oh, it's true. She calls Juan, and Juan get the cussing on the line, talking about he gonna cuss everybody out. Who? I'd have been on. Ashley was standing there, but I'd have been like, cuss who out, Juan? Cuss who out, Juan? He go, I cuss all of them. I'll cuss all of them out. Start with me. Start with me, Juan. I cuss everybody out. I can't stand that. I'll be everybody ass type of person. Cause do it. Fuck you mean you'll be? That's a threat. Cause I mean, is it just me? Or do you be looking around like, who they talking to? I'm gonna beat my mother, man. You won't cuss me out. It's gonna be a cussing match, but you ain't finna cuss me out. Anyway, we get off the phone with Juan. Bye, Juan, with your lying ass. He be rolling around town with whoever that lady is, allegedly. Anyway, the ladies, they go and sit down for lunch on the beach. Candace, I think Wendy and Karen went to go use the bathroom. And so Candace like, I just need a little clarity, from Robin. Ashley had said something what was going on. What's tea? Because Robin over there like, I'm so excited. I can't wait. They all like, girl, what you got? They already know something is about to happen. And while they're talking about it, Karen and them come back from the bathroom. And so Robin just, addresses her. And, tells her, I don't know why you're surprised. You shouldn't be surprised I find you fake. And, why are you surprised? I've been thinking you was a bullshitter. Like, that's nothing new. And Karen, she says, no, what's fake is the wedding, because I know, about the rumors, about the girl in Georgetown. And Robin and Giselle are like, I've never heard of that. Candace is like, I done heard it. Wendy's like, I heard it. And so Karen says, it's your choice to do this whole cloak and dagger bullshit when it comes to this wedding. I said, not the cloak and dagger. Ooh, the stuff these people be thinking of. She says, but if you register, I'll have to eat my words. Giselle tries to chime in and say something, and she just tells her to pipe it down. Girl, you're not even near an altar, so be quiet. Robin is, and they laughing, of course. Wendy is getting a kick out of everything, and Robin over there like, what's funny about that? Girl, it's funny. Oh, now you don't want nobody to laugh. Oh, now you don't want no peanut gallery when you're normally the one sniggering and giggling and laughing and kikiing at everybody else at odds. Oh, but now it's, what's funny about that? Girl, shut up. You funny. Your face is funny. The situation is funny. It's funny. She talking about, so the fuck what? So what? So what? Because, Karen's whole thing is, why are we talking about a wedding when you don't want us involved? And Robin's thing is, which is true, don't ask me about it. You keep asking. We running back. Karen been the only one. So about the wedding. So, wedding plans. So wedding plans, Robin. Because Karen knows she was trying to dig. Ain't nobody else been thinking about this wedding because we all know it's. But, listen, social media has said that them people married, they done got married. Okay, and we supposed to see it on some upcoming episodes. Anyway, she goes on to spill Karen's tea. She got some stuff of her own, some receipts of her own. People have sent her pictures of Blue Eyes in Vegas in Redskin with Blue Eyes, in Redskin gear. And Karen's like, I've been with many folks with Redskin gear. And she pulled out the picture and starts showing everybody. And Karen is like, oh, let me see. Robin say, nope, you're good. Karen's like, why I can't see it? But for real though, why you ain't show Karen? Why Karen can't see it? It's a picture of her from behind. And Robin is like, yep, that's your wide body ass, back fat, dusty, ashy feet ass. That's you. I was like, oh, wow, Robin. You real spicy. You real spicy in your confessional. Because if you were talking about my mama like that, girl, what's her daughter name? Raven. Don't you let Robin talk to your mama like that. I know these. Listen, you grown now. My mama was at odds with somebody she used to work with, and every time I saw that lady, I was giving her like looks. My mama didn't want me to say nothing, of course, because she always takes the high road. That lady is the epitome of grace and regalness when it comes to confrontation. She never lets anything or anybody take her off her center. I love that about my mom. I really do. And I'm over here like, she said what? She did what? Okay, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna make me an appointment to come get my hair done. I'm gonna be in there. And always paid that lady dust because I know what she was saying. I know what she was doing, all that. So Raven, don't let it slide that Robin was just sitting up dragging your mama like that. Anyway, she get her little thing off. This is Blue Eyes, everybody. Everybody, this is Blue Eyes, waving the phone around. She's so fucking corny. Anyway, Karen still ain't able to see the picture either. She don't see it. But a few of them, well, Mia, Karen, that looks like your ass. Why are you co-signing, Mia? Because now you involved. You know Karen ain't gonna forget who was tag teaming, who was chiming in. She ain't gonna forget. Karen is like, you really, she thinks that she's, like deflecting and all of that because she knows that Karen is protecting Juan in the grand scheme of it all. She really been protecting him. And she's like, so let's go there. Back when Andy Cohen asked, were she and Juan open to a threesome? And Robin said yes, but we run it back. And Robin said, hell no. Karen, you lying now. Now you lying. Now I think you lying now. I think you lying with this whole little situation. I'm gonna have to get off the bandwagon because you lying. That lady flat out said, hell no. Although Juan, I think, was interested. I think Juan's stance on it was he was down. Let's spice it up. And Karen goes on to tell a story about, y'all remember when she told us that somebody had hugged her so tight that her breast had went to her bike and she would not drop the name. Here we go. So we back to that now. She's saying that they went out, they had a double date, I guess. And he grabbed her up and hugged her so tight that her breast went to her vertebrae. And it made her so uncomfortable. He also whispered in her ear, I want you to be the three to our threesome. Karen. You for real, Karen? Are you lying? Like, don't be lying, Karen. Now, I'm not gonna be no ageist. I'm not gonna age shame Karen like she can't be, like she's not desirable. Because Karen is bodied, for one. She's a beautiful woman for her age. And let me not even say that. That's ass backwards. That's like saying, you're so pretty for a black girl. Ass backwards. She's a beautiful woman. Period. It ain't no of a certain age, none of that. She's a beautiful woman. And she's desirable. And so I'm not finna tell her that Juan don't want her. But I mean, that's what she's saying. She's saying that Juan propositioned her. And what you call it know about it. And Robin supposedly knows about it, and that's why she don't like her. That's why you don't like me, because your man likes me. They kind of laugh at her, Giselle laughs, they really dismiss her. And afterwards is they talking amongst themselves, because with this group of ladies, they really go there, and then just like that, we done flipped it, and okay, can we get shots? Okay, let's get shots. Everybody get shots. Let's do toast. It's like, what? I'm mad as hell still. And you want me to take myself out of that and sit around and fool la shout out to Monkey Neva, and take shots, make toast and stuff. and be cordial and all of that. Like you wasn't just sitting up here saying to me X, Y, and Z. I don't know how they do that, but they do. They really keep it rolling. They do show us a clip though of of Karen and Juan hugging on camera, and it's one of them church hugs, where your body, where your pelvic don't even, none of that touch at all. Karen. Anyway, they talking about Karen ain't invited to the bachelorette. Girl, don't nobody care about that. Don't nobody care about that. Anyway, they move on and, like I said, and do the toast. And Giselle talking about toast to receipts. She's so passive aggressive. It's awkward or whatever. And then she looking over. She always lean back, scoping everything out, ready to start some shit. She look over there at Jacqueline. And she and Mia to speed. She want them to talk it out because we gotta let's get one more blow up. Let's get that rolling. And Jacqueline says once again, listen, this ain't got nothing to do with none of y'all. And I honestly, respectfully, don't give a fuck about what none of y'all think. And so we're gonna have this conversation privately. And Mia's like, well then shut up. And so Jacqueline flips it. She mad, and start throwing out everything she done for the lady. My mama took you in. I done stood up for you in front of these ladies. These same ladies you trying to play me in front of. I was the one standing up for you over remember the cancer, no cancer? And we run that back. And she absolutely was. She been your mouthpiece, your spokesperson. And you treating her bad, Mia. You treating her bad. And then, Mia, she starts going in again, this is how she is. And don't worry about it. This is how she is with my other friend groups as well. This is why they don't want anything to do with her, because she's so dramatic. And Mia just over there crying. Mia's like, you are dark and ugly. Candace like, oh, okay. Let's let the sisters do this by themselves. Let's let the sisters have that, because they ain't gonna get nowhere. It really doesn't involve them, but they just want to show. Giselle just want to show. The rest of them are like, this is real life. That's her real life closest friend. TV and all of that, we cannot let that come in between them. Giselle don't care about that because she don't have no real friends, obviously. Anyway, Jacqueline just gets up and leaves. She just goes sit at the bar by herself. Mia's like, speaking of sisters, and she turns to Wendy because she can do this with Wendy, but not her friend of 20-something years. I want to like you, and I have a soft spot in my heart. It's gonna make me cry. You're beautiful. You're successful. You have an amazing husband and beautiful kids, and I appreciate you. She just really want to, go in. But at first, then she kind of goes left saying, I don't want to feel like you don't like me because of insecurities. And Wendy's like, hold on, what insecurities? It's like, I don't want to fight. And Wendy's like, okay. Because Wendy do be ready for a fight, ready for a knockdown, drag out, spar with words situation. And Mia she really ain't trying to do that. And so Wendy says, that she appreciates that we can talk later. And, they reach out and hold hands. And it's, it's nice. Jacqueline is at the bar, though. She over there at the bar crying to Sharice and Candace and them. Just toe up. She's just beside herself over this. And Mia just don't care. Mia is unbothered. Before dinner, Wendy drops by Mia's room, and Mia, she tells her again, I like you, and it's just like we keep missing each other. And Wendy's like, girl, you threw a drink on me, or at me, whatever. And Mia's like, you're right. And she apologizes, they hug it out, they come to an agreement. I think they're gonna be good, going forward. I don't know. But for right now, everything is squashed. They have hugged it out. They go to the dinner their last dinner, but we don't see it apparently because they had such a great time. But why can't we see the great time? Why I gotta get the confessional version of the great time that they had? Anyway, they had a great time at dinner. There were no risks, none of that. They genuinely enjoyed each other's company. After that, they went out to the club. They, of course, with these tequila shots, and you know we not gonna have a Real Housewives of period trip without the lesbian situation happening. These folks have a time on these trips, okay? Well, let me. I don't know about the other franchises, but I know Atlanta, when they go on a trip, if Portia Williams was there, a time was gonna be had, okay? And it's the same over here, obviously, because they out there showing each other they coochie, who not wearing panties. Apparently, I don't know if it was Wendy who was spread eagle, but somebody just spread they wide open. You know, Mia slid over there to Wendy and told her, I just want to eat your box. Woo. And then, you know, we go into the confessionals. Everybody's like, did that happen? I don't know. Did that happen? See, the difference between them and Atlanta is them Atlanta girls was be ready to rat each other out. Kenya. Be ready to tell everybody's business. They know how to keep a secret over here as when it comes to, you know, bachelorette activities. Anyway, that's where it goes off. That's the end. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.